Hey guys, welcome back to the Samson Andrew YouTube channel. Today we're going to be working on the 70 Charger project. Finally, after the new Challenger kind of sent us on a little detour. Alright, now that I've spent countless hours getting the doors kind of lined up so the body's got a flow, I still need to do the fenders, but I need to get a buddy to help me take the hood off, because that's dangerous, and not only to you but to the car, trying to take a hood off by yourself. I don't have the strength by myself. It's awkward. I know this engine runs, but before I can really do anything about driving it, I need to get the brakes back up in operation. Now this car was a factory 318 car. Guy bought it from, put a 426 Hemi in there. It's not in there anymore. It's got a 440 in it. But when he took the Hemi out, dropped the whole K-frame, brakes, caliper, everything, the whole shebang, and it's got no front brakes at all. So right over here, I ordered a complete front brake, disc brake conversion kit for this car. So I'm going to get her lifted up and start working on that right now so that I can have some brakes. I'm hoping that this is an awesome kit and does everything I need. I do believe this car has new ball joints, tie rod ends. I know it does have brand new torsion bars for the big block because I installed them with the gentleman. But it looks like from the spindle out, that's old junk. So we're going to put new junk on there. Got here. This is one we want. Came in 3 boxes. Pretty big conversion kit. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's actually a big sucker there. Yeah, boy. Single piston. Caliper. Some stuff. Oh yeah, I got to do the old wheel bearings and everything. Forgot about them apples. Oh well. It'd be nice if they had set those seals, but whatever. Got on here work. Actually, I got another set. I'm not gonna worry about it. This thing does have actual disc brakes on it, but it doesn't have calipers and everything, so I just got the whole kit. At least I went ahead and pressed in the inner race, or the outer race rather. I should have set up a bench, like right there. That would have been smart, but we're committed. They weren't kidding about that. These must be the new spindles. Honestly, the bracketry is probably all I need. It'll probably be the same stuff. But it doesn't hurt to have all brand new. The rear end's brand new. Just have brand new front end. All around. Oh yeah. What was that? Alright, let's get this tire snatched off there. We know what we're working with. You know, I didn't see any brake lines. Shoot. That's slippery. Whew. Oh yeah, that's just nothing nice about that. Bearing delete right there with that sloppage. That bushing, I mean everything's brand new. It's missing some cotter keys. Definitely I had to go through this. There's the it's gotta come with brake lines. Why wouldn't it come with brake lines? Pickle swimming over there. Oh yeah. Oh man. Even the jeez. The rear seal just said nope, I'm gonna stay on there. Is that tight? Ooh, there's a look at that. There's a lock washer just chilling right there. Oh, that's cool. I only need to take part of that apart. Okay, learn something new. They should have driver and drinker side. Some of this we don't have to take apart. That's well. I was gonna film it for you guys, but one tap, that torsion suspension just deleted that thing. Like I said, I thought about putting it in or leaving this one on there because I mean it's just a Looks perfectly fine, but it was in backwards, so that would be a problem, typically. You want your squeezing action on the back side. At least I do. Get the jack in there. I forgot all about that torsion power. Whoa. I'll back that torsion off so I can get that back up in there. Technology. 7/8. Ah, is that the right way? No, backwards. Idiot. Problem. I was fixing to do some damage, get all this wrapped up on there. Actually did find the new brake line, so that would have saved us a lot of time. But never found the instructions, and trying to find instructions online had me curious. Is it even the right lug pattern? It's not. Everything else is the same. Lug pattern's not. That might even be the same spindle that I took off the sucker. Happy to put a new one on there. Feel better about it. But I got the wrong lug pattern, so my hub don't work. Different hub than the one that came off. All sorts of this ain't gonna work. So I texted the place I ordered it from. They wanted the price a little bit. Gosh dang. Well, that's a standstill. Big disappointment. Gonna get fancy with packing these bearings. You know, normally you put that gob of grease in your hand and just and then just make a mess of everything. Or you could spend the money, get a little needle, and catch one of these guns on sale and just let her eat. Oh yeah. Oh, a little much. This is the pre-lube grease in the gun. There's the red stuff. That's what we want. The heavy duty. They're halfway, so it definitely gets something out the backside. Still gonna make a little bit of mess of it because I want to work this in, make sure it spins good. When it comes to putting in the bearing, got the race that normally comes with the bearing, but they're nice enough to already press that in there, so it saves you the trouble. Don't need that. In there, tapered bearing. Really difficult to mess that procedure up. Make sure she's all good. Clean that race. Then you got your inner seal. I'm going to have to find something to smoke that with to get it down on there. Yep. Now I got to start guessing. Oh, first try. Look at that. Get our old dust shield on there. Just a little ink. Sure, probably should have put that on first, but better late than never. One of these bolts does not belong. Comment below if you can tell which one it is. Let's make sure lube this up, or else she might get mad and fight you on it a little bit. It's not necessary, but it helps. A little bit too passionate for me. Alright, I'm done. Alright, now we're ready for this bad boy, the long-awaited mother truck. Make sure you don't destroy the seal. There we go. Stay. Phone ringing. Grandmother. Hello. I swear the phone's just not working these days. Washer with a little ear thing sticking out right there. Bearing first. Get the washer on there. We got to set this little bit of preload on it. if the nut will decide to find its home. Find your home, nut. How long-winded is this one? There it goes. That's bent. Yeah. Well, you just want to go super tight. Just kidding. Need a little preload. Now, how they taught us, Wyotek working on big rigs, is you can't feel zero backlash, zero end play. They wanted, it was real, like 3,000ths or something like that. Basically, you could feel it moving just a touch. But like this, it's such a small bearing. I can hear the clunk right there. We'll just give her a little bit. She spins freely. Take your locking, whatever that is, and then you can bend a tab on it and then put your lock copper key right there. Anytime I ever mess with wheel bearings like this, do that same exact procedure. Preload it, spin it, and then back it off. You feel your end plate just a little bit, then just a little snug to it, and then check it once you got it on there. I don't feel any backlash end play, so she's right on the money, but I will always check that a couple miles down the road. If she's too hot, then yeah, you got a problem. She's too tight. Back her off just a touch. You can have a little bit of heat in here. If it's hotter than what your hand can handle by touching it, she's way too tight. Your bearing got an issue going on. Alright, now this part you guys are not going to believe. This is not like a cheap kit. It's not an expensive kit. But this is funny how this works. I've never ran into this before, but normally you got little locking tabs that hold these in position. There's nothing to hold that from hitting the rotor. Know what you do? I'll show you. Tab right there, and per instructions from the manufacturer, you hit that with a hammer and bend it down. See? Let's see if we get some wiggle. No wiggle. We got wiggle there. One more hit. Fifth tries the charm. Man, Lamp is already conformed to do this job. It's doing something else with it. That was lucky. Alright. Sure. Nothing holds nothing in this except for gravity holds it down. What were you guys even looking at? She's on there. See, now before, this thing was just rubbing right there. You gotta bend some stuff. Who knew? Now we can put some keepers on. Typically not one to need directions, but for a kit like this, it just, nothing really made sense the whole time. And even still, when I read the instructions, put it on there, I still go, what in the hell? I'm just putting red Loctite on everything because I don't really trust its format. They got some goofy stuff going on. Basically, if it doesn't seem like it's from a second gen Dodge pickup, I just don't even know. Say they've done a good job with this kit. It's one of those really confuse you kind of a kits because, well, some stuff metric, some stuff not metric. When you expect, I was trying to do the right thing and make everything standard. Like it probably would have came with back in the day. Oh, wow. Anybody got a screwdriver? This is where things get a little tricky. Let's see, let's find a nice route for this little guy. So we got some new brake lines on this car and then some old school stuff because, well, that's just where we're at. and this happens to be the old school stuff. All the stuff for the rear end is all new. This guy's been rounded off. Let's see if I can get it to come on. The other side worked with me a lot more. Well, now that I finally got that sucker started, this is how we got a remedy for that little guy being wallered out. She got nothing left for us. Fancy little clip thing. They didn't come with any of the kit. I got a parts car outside that's more valuable than this thing, but it has one of those on it. We need to loosen that up because we don't like the routing of that guy right there. Or do we? That actually might work. Got a little twist in it. I don't like the twist. We'll get rid of the twist. That's good. That's good. Dot 3 and 4. That should cover all the basics right there. If you didn't know, when I bought this car, it was pretty much how it looks right now. Front brakes had been converted and then deleted on, and they just put whatever they could to get it to roll, and that's all it got. The front brake lines were left wide open, so a couple times I did accidentally hit the brake pedal. It just spewed stuff everywhere. So we're going to top it off now. Taylor's going to come down and help me bleed these brakes real quick. And it would be, you know, a chance you could go drive it now that's got brakes, which I've never had this car with brakes. So that's nice. But we still got to do the exhaust, put the steering column and all that back together. But the brake pedal is in the car. So that is one thing that we will have in our advantage right there, is working brakes. Still need to get hose right there, but we're coming together slowly. But down, up, down. Well, we're getting something out of this one. Switch to the other side. Hang on. The push on it. Oh yeah. I mean, that's not bad for...
It's not going to the floor anymore.
Well, yeah, it better not be. Okay. Alright, I'll come back to this side and do this one a little bit more, because I was still getting little pockets of mess. Check, see how much I got in the reservoir. Taylor, because Callahan, he's almost 1 year old now. 1 year, not 1 year. Told her, I said, you know how long it took me before I got to sit in the Dodge Charger? She's like, how long? I said, 29 years. I had to go buy one to do that. She accused me of daddy's money. Oh, I heard Callahan got hurt in there. Alright. Down? Okay. I'll step in there. Put the sissy gloves on. That way when I go to eat dinner, I'm not tasting brake fluid. You gotta pump them up a little bit. They're not as strong as I'd like. Yeah, those will work for now. Maybe I'm just being a little sassy about it, but we got brakes. This is the part of the job that everybody likes to skip on. It's even harder than actually doing the job. Even if it's a terrible job, nobody likes to do this part. And that's to put all your tools away. So, sure, how about that? All done. Cleaned up. That is difficult to do, but check this out. Everybody should be proud of anybody that still has most of their wrenches. That's in the car. No idea where the 1/2 inch went. But when it comes down to this drawer, check that out. All organized. And the 1/2 inch collection. Still got all the metrics. It's coming together. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the disc brake conversion on the front end of my 1970 Dodge Charger. I'm not exaggerating when I say it took 5 weeks from the time I started this till I finished. I have some extra stuff for a Chevy now that I didn't order, But they didn't ask for it back, and well, can't afford to ship it back. That was bad on everybody's end. I got extra boat anchor now. But I'm excited to have good brakes on the front of the car where it really counts. I have extra spindles and rotors. I'm fairly confident that the kit that was already on the car, slightly old, but I think it was the same exact kit because the stuff that I had looked identical to it. But nevertheless, all brand new stuff under the front. Went through and tightened up all the tie rod, bolts, nuts, whatevers. Put cotter pins in them. All those were loose. When I say this car was slapped together just to, you know, get it going, I'm not saying that was a bad thing, but just that's what it was. Unfinished project, you always got to go through them, top to bottom, make sure everything is tight because, well, you're driving it, safety, and other people on the road. Next thing on this, we have the exhaust hung right now. I could start clamping it together, but got one thing. Got these mufflers that will really quiet down a big block. But then if you flip a switch, the big block can make its freedom noises again. So that's what we're going to be installing in the next video. I was hoping to do it for this one, but we just got distracted when the parts finally showed up for the front brakes. We'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate the subscription, like on the video, and tell your friends. I got another one of these cars coming in, and it's nothing you guys will ever expect. And it's an RT69 Charger. This one you can actually jump. It'll be orange. We'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. See if I get this thing done in the next 4 months before my new truck shows up. Then we can start working on other stuff. We got a lot of projects. Thanks for watching, guys.